The night Amadi left his shadow behind, dogs howled and refused to stop. Not one dog. All of them. At once. That was when I knew he was no longer walking only among the living. When Amadi returned from the last great war, something was wrong. He won every battle. Yet his eyes no longer rested. Sometimes he would stare at the fire and whisper words no man taught him. Sometimes the ground shook when he breathed. At night, spirits gathered at the edge of Akanmo. We could not see them, but we could feel them watching. The chief priest said the truth we feared. The power inside Amadi is awake, but it is not yet under his control. If he did not master it, the power would eat him, or destroy us all. So Amadi prepared himself. He bathed with bitter leaves. He fasted for 7 days. On the 8th night, he stood before the shrine and said, I am going to the land of the spirits. No one followed him. No one could. Because the spirit road does not open for flesh alone. The land without footprints. When Amadi crossed over, I followed only with my eyes. His body lay still, but the air around him moved. Cold. Heavy. Like death breathing. Later, he told me what he saw. A land with no sun. No moon. Only red mist. Drums beating without hands. Shadows walking without feet. Spirits rushed at him. Old spirits. Angry spirits. War spirits who died long before Akanmo had a name. They attacked him. Not with spears, but with memory. They showed him every man he killed. Every scream. Every broken body. His strength drained. His knees shook. Blood came from his nose. Still, he stood. When the spirits rushed him again, he fought back. Not with fists, but with will. They clawed him. They burned him. They dragged him across the ground. He fell many times. But each time he stood again. Until silence fell. Then the ground opened. And he arrived. The god of war. The earth split like dry wood. From it rose the ancient one. Lion head. Human legs. Skin like burning iron. Eyes older than fire. When he stepped forward, Amadi collapsed. Not from fear. From weight. The god's presence crushed the soul. Amadi crawled. Placed kola nuts before him. Home wine. Clean water. He bowed until his face touched the dust. Before he could speak, the god thundered. Keep quiet, Amadi of Akanmo. I know why you are here. You are here to master what was given. The god lifted his spear and struck the ground. Pain entered Amadi's body. His bones cracked. His blood burned. The god taught him how to close the lion spirit when peace was needed. How to open it when war came. How to command power instead of drowning in it. When the teaching was done, the god said, Go back. Guard your people. Do not become what you fight. And Amadi was thrown back into the world of breath. The woman with no shadow. On his return path, he met her. Beautiful. Soft voice. Skin shining. She smiled and held his hand. But Amadi saw something wrong. She had no shadow. His third eye opened. The world changed. Her face twisted. Teeth long. Eyes black. She screamed and attacked. Other spirits rose from the dark. They thought him weak. They were wrong. Amadi activated his strength. The ground burst. Wind tore trees apart. He beat her until her scream became smoke. The other spirits ran. None dared follow him again. The man who returned changed. When Amadi reached Akanmo, we did not recognize him. His skin glowed. Energy pushed people backward. Children cried. Men fell. The chief priest shouted, "Stay back. He carries raw power." For 7 days, Amadi did not move. On the 8th day, the energy settled. And the man returned. But not the same. The wars of final cleansing. When war returned again, Amadi did not fight alone. He called the spirits of the land. Wind answered. The earth opened and swallowed enemies. Shadows rose and stood beside him. When he roared, our warriors felt no fear. They fought like fire. When Amadi transformed, the lion appeared again. This time controlled. This time calm. Village after village fell. Not by cruelty, but by surrender. The oppressed were freed. The raiders ended. Men began to kneel. They called him the God of War. But Amadi never accepted worship. He said, "I am only the God between fear and peace. The peace that lasted." No village dared rise again. Trade returned. Children played. Drums were used for festivals, not warnings. Akanu became a place travelers ran toward, not away from. And Amadi, he walked quietly, like a man who had seen too much. Questions for you. If power chose you, would you control it? Or would it control you? Is strength dangerous? Or the heart that carries it? Advice from this story. Power without wisdom destroys. Wisdom without courage fails. And peace is protected, not by fear, but by responsibility. Thank you for watching Ancient Voice of Africa Storytime. Thank you to everyone who liked this video. Thank you to those who shared. Thank you for every comment and every subscription. And to those who have not subscribed yet, join us. Because the ancestors are still speaking. And their stories are far from finished. Paw Prints Fire.